Howdy do everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Erin, and today we are going to be reviewing the 2013 horror film Oculus. Oculus is a film about two siblings who go back to a house where their mother was inexplicably killed, and they experienced a lot of abuse and strange happenings after their parents installed a mirror in their father's office. They believe that the mirror is cursed and they are trying to get video proof on it, and yeah. It stars Brenton Thwaites and Karen Gillan as siblings, which I find kind of funny because they have an Australian guy and a Scottish girl playing American siblings. It was just something I found funny. So let's get to the main points that I have on my list here. First up is, what do I like about this film? I absolutely adore the cast. Karen Gillan and Brenton, they're just amazing. I love them. For those of you who may not recognize their names, you may recognize them from some of their other roles. Personally, I know Brenton from Titans, where he plays Dick Grayson, which I absolutely adore him in that role. He was also the prince in Maleficent. The first one they recast in the second one, I believe. And you may know Karen from Doctor Who, where she played Amy Pond, the companion for the 11th Doctor. And if you don't know her from there, you may know her from the Jumanji movies, where she plays Ruby Roundhouse, or from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, where she plays Nebula, Gamora's sister. Another thing that I absolutely adore about this movie is the way that they cut together a lot of the clips. They flash back and forth between present day and the past, so we tend to see a lot of overlapping things. Like, they'll have the younger actors running down the hallway, for example, and they'll run into a room, shut the door, camera turns around, and it's them as adults. That's just something that I absolutely love when films do. The suspense in this movie is very well executed. You never know when something's gonna be real or an illusion caused by the mirror. In a lot of horror movies I have noticed recently tend to overplay the suspense, but this movie it didn't. And the plot, just the way that they executed it and set it up was yes. The ending, you won't see. Like, you'll just think that it was caused by the illusion. You have to watch it. You have to watch it because I can't explain it without spoiling, but the ending is just, it comes out and, like, it's a big shocker. I tried explaining it to some of my friends who I recommended this movie to, and I couldn't explain it without possibility of spoilers. So, and the visuals, that's some of the best lighting I've seen in a horror movie, and the way that they set up some of these shots. And bringing up the casting again, it was just 10 out of 10. Amazing casting. Like, the younger actors that they picked to play Brenton and Karen's characters as kids, they were amazingly cast. Like, couldn't have imagined anybody else. And this movie came up on my radar because I heard about it in a video where they were ranking some of the best ending plot twists in a horror film. I can't remember what channel it was on. It was one of the most amazing top 10, I believe. I could be wrong. And then I saw it again in another ranking video where it was like saddest or most shocking character deaths in horror films, and it was like one of the highest ranked ones. And I have to agree, it deserved that ranking. It was like 3 or 4. Of how out of the blue it came. Once you watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's at the end. Let's start rating. Looking to the rating portion. This was a lot shorter than I intended for it to be, but with this movie, you can't talk about it much without spoiling. Rating out of 10, I would give this an 8 out of 10. And let me explain why I won't give it a full 9 or 10 out of 10. Honestly, this movie is kind of hard to hear at times, or it might not actually be, because I had to pirate it because I couldn't find it on any streaming sites, and I could not find a DVD of it, and I really wanted to watch it. I can't currently pay to rent or purchase movies digitally right now because I have to save up and pay back some student loans. So yeah, so it could have just been what I was watching it on. Also, the ending, while it was an amazing ending, it really shocked me. Came out of nowhere. Or, well, I guess it didn't really come out of nowhere, but it was just unexpected. What they did with Brenton's character at the end after that ending really made me upset, so I docked a point for that. Excuse me. Also, Karen's character was going to sacrifice her dog just to prove a point. So now, welcome to the end of the review. Would I recommend this to people? Yes, I highly recommend it, but only if you can stomach child abuse, animal abuse, and blood. There's a lot of blood in this. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you watch this movie, let me know, and comment down below what other movies you'd like me to review. See you next time.